Yo, what's up guys? This is Fabian with Subjective Truth, coming at you live with another video. And this video is all about the topic of suppressing your inner greatness. Now let me tell you a fucking story that I thought of earlier today. So about 2.5 years ago, I was starting out in flight school back in Waco, Texas. And I remember going into it, I was really fucking nervous because my belief in myself was very low. I didn't think I was worth becoming a pilot. I didn't think that it was even possible, honestly. Like, I just thought, I felt so guilty, so much shame that I was there, because I just never wired my brain to think that I am worth going for things that I want. And I remember just being super fucking nervous everywhere I went. In the school, I was always walking on eggshells. I was always scared to say the wrong things to my flight instructors. I was always scared to express myself authentically because I literally thought that at any moment this opportunity could be taken away from me. And this was a pretty hard time in my life, but it was a time in my life where a lot of growth happened. And I'm so grateful to have gone through that and to have risen past that. But here's what I wanted to talk about in this story. About 2.5 years ago, at the school, we had these things called stage checks. And for my first flying certificate, I had 3 stage checks. So this is for my private pilot certificate. And this was stage check number 1. Obviously, this was my first stage check ever. I didn't know what to expect. So I put everything into it. I studied day in, day out. I put all my focus on studying for that stage check because I thought that it was this big deal. And it was a big deal. But later on, I realized it wasn't like as big of a deal as I thought it was. But it was good that I was putting that much focus into it. And they gave us a study guide, and I literally memorized everything on that study guide, and everything else that I had learned, I would write down, and I would study that too. So I knew that no matter what they asked me, I knew the exact answer. And I remember coming into that stage check, I was super fucking nervous, but I knew I was prepared. And fast forward like 10 minutes into the stage check, and the guy that is testing me, it's an oral exam. So he's asking you questions, then you have to answer them in person. So fast forward 10 or 20 minutes into the stage check, he's telling me like, whoa, like, you literally know everything there is to know. Like, Jesus Christ, he's like complimenting me so much. He's giving me a lot of props. And I remember thinking, oh damn, like, I'm too good. I should probably tone it down a little bit. And then I thought, hold on a second, like, where did that thought come from? Like, why am I trying to suppress my greatness? You know? And I remember finishing that stage check and like purposely pretending that I didn't know some of the answers, because for some reason I had this shame around being great, around being the best that I can be. And so I did some self-reflecting on that, and I really found out that I don't know if any of you guys relate with this, but anytime I was younger, I was always trying to fit in. You know, I was born in Germany, moved here around the age of 5 to Houston, Texas, and I always wanted to fit in. And I don't think that's just because I was from Germany, but I think everyone tries to fit in when they're younger. So I was always trying to fit in, And I remember being around people that were always like the cool crowd. I was always trying to be with the cool kids, you know? And I remember anytime anyone would try to like try their best in school, or they would go above and beyond everyone else, the kids that I was trying to fit in with would always bash them. They would always be like, oh wow, like what a fucking loser, you know, like God, fuck that guy, you know, he's trying to be all that, he thinks he's better than us. And that's where I realized that belief came from. That's exactly where it stems from, is this, you program your mind when you're younger to always fit in and be cool, and then if not being great is cool, then you'll program your mind to not be great. And so I want to come at you with this video and tell you to say fuck you to anyone that tells you not to be great. Just do your fucking best. Like, don't fucking, like, don't hold yourself back, you know? And I don't know why I'm getting so fucking emotional, but I think it's because, like, that's what I've been doing so much in my life. And like, it's so much wasted potential, you know? You shouldn't do that shit. So, yeah. Fuck, I'm fucking like tearing up right now. Yeah, I just want you guys not to fucking listen to anyone that tells you not to go for anything, and really put everything that you have into your life. And yeah. So fuck, I don't even know what I was gonna say, but I think that'll pretty much wrap up the video. Yeah, just don't fucking half-ass your life. This life is a lot shorter than you think. With that, I'll let you guys go. Peace out.